Technical skills can only get you so far. Emotional intelligence and strong life principles can actually move the needle. Today we're going to talk about the principles that took me from being a surfer kid in Daytona Beach on welfare to having a portfolio over $250 million. And what we're going to learn today is that the key focus is on long-term relationship development and management, doing what is right consistently, and believing that winners can win while being winners along the way. Principle number 1, focus on lifelong relationships. This is so important because by doing this, instead of having one transaction, you have a life of fulfilling relationships and transactions and momentum and synergy, and you increase speed and success by focusing on the other party and letting them know you're a true life partner. Which leads me to principle number 2. Only do business with people you like, respect, and trust. There's a little technique that a mentor of mine taught me earlier in my career called the go, no-go checklist. I value this tool because what it simply did was bring common sense into the equation. Some of the biggest mistakes I've personally made in business are times that I've focused on the transaction or the economic opportunity versus focusing on the quality of the individual I'm doing business with. If you only focus on people that you have trust, respect, rapport, and they want to see you successful and make money, you're bound to have success. If you focus on the money, you're bound to get into situations with the wrong kind of people. Principle number 3, death before dishonor. This is a phrase my mother taught me at a young age. What does it mean? It means do what you say you're going to do. It's very important to be thoughtful and only make commitments that you can and intend to follow through on. Why? When you do that, you make the bond stronger. When you don't follow through, the bond pulls apart. The strength of that bond is the direct correlation to your relationship and your future probability of success with that individual. The impact it can have is exponential because each time it happens, the person counts more and more on you. They give you larger responsibilities. They put you in situations where you can create massive value and be rewarded for capturing that value. But that never happens on the first engagement, the first transaction. It takes time of you following through on your word. Principle 4, show respect and vulnerability as a strategy. Whenever you're respectful, it makes other people respect you back. It makes you comfortable and it creates an environment for productivity. When you're vulnerable and you let your guard down, it shows strength. It shows that this person in this moment and this project is more important than your ego. Their vulnerability then opens up. It can't open up without you being the leader and doing it first. And that just comes down to being humble and kind as you enter any relationship. Principle number 5, create value and capture a piece. This is my favorite because it's about equity and growth of equity in a business, a property, a project, a team, or whatever. Focusing on what's doing right for the team, making it worth more, and having a relationship to which you capture a piece of that incremental value creation, that is meaningful and far more valuable than focusing on an hourly compensation or an annual compensation or any of the things in life that don't matter. Principle 6, under promise and over deliver. This is all about managing expectations. If you deliver more value than you promised up front, your partner is sure to be excited about the outcome. Promise value, deliver value, document value. If you focus on that, it's a winning combination to success. Principle 7, show love to mentors. To take that a step further, there are some individuals that are so influential to your life because of the experience and knowledge they have. And if they care for you and share that information and guide you, you can cut decades out of your self-learning and development and become the person that you're able to become through that mentorship. But managing those relationships is really important. You have to express your gratitude. You have to create value for that mentor. And that mentor has to know what they're doing has an impact on you, an impact on the world, and you're appreciative of it. That leads me to principle number 8, which is send the elevator down. Once you've made it, at that point, it's very important that you have reciprocity and care from the previous principle and all the time that people that are far more successful and further in their life gave to you in order to get you to where you are. Now you're at that point. It is your obligation as a good human being to send the elevator back down, help young people come up, and share that. And by doing that, you're also gonna build an extremely strong team along the way. The goal of building a strong team is that if you're hit by a bus and you're not there, you should be able to believe that your team is educated and empowered enough to carry your vision forward. I don't think I'm any smarter than the majority of people in this game. However, I believe the principles discussed today is the key driver for why I have a $250 million portfolio. The point is, the numbers don't matter. Doing right along the way matters. The people you help along the way matter. Creating value tactfully and respectfully, that matters. How you feel when you're 80 and you're on the rocking chair and you look down at your book of life and you read each chapter and you close the book, how you feel about your life, that's what actually matters. For more of our content on doing good, creating value, and the skills and tactics to be successful, check out more of our content.